Good morning. Welcome to Scott's A-Plus Elementary School. We are Iredell County's first and only North Carolina A-Plus Arts Integrated Elementary School. Come on in and we'll show you around. We are now in the school office, and when you come to Scott's A-Plus Elementary, you will ring the doorbell and be admitted in after you've been screened and sanitized due to the pandemic. But here are our nice office folks who want to say good morning and hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
And as you enter here, if you come into the building, we will show you how to walk through. Right now, we are not having adults or parents in the building, but hopefully soon you'll get to see around the school on your own. But until that time, we'll show you around this way. So what does it mean to be an arts integrated A-plus school? What that means is all of our teachers teach the standard course of study and integrate the arts. We are a North Carolina A-plus school, and you can find out all about that if you will just Google North Carolina A-plus schools. Our teachers have been highly trained, and they love teaching by this method, and the students love learning by this method. Let's take a look. The hallways of our school are highly decorated with the examples of student work that show the standard course of study along with the arts integration target. Take a look at first grade work. Students learned about different things for reading and math, and then they did artwork to demonstrate their learning. It's a great engagement piece, and it also is a way to show that we are an art school and we love the arts. Another great thing that we get to do at our A-plus school are cultural blocked arts, one of which is dance. So let's take a look in our dance studios. These students are fifth graders who have been participating in either dance, piano, or theater arts since second grade. Today, they're reviewing their hip-hop dance skills. This is our piano cultural arts block class. These are fifth graders who are in their fourth year of piano instruction. They are continuing to learn, and we hope that when they leave Scott's A-Plus Elementary, they will be highly proficient with piano playing. Today, they're going to practice some music with their teacher, Ms. Anders.
So these students are in their fourth year of piano, and I'm really proud of them. We're, of course, playing with two hands. We're going to do a song called On the Lake, and the first time we do it, I'm going to play with them what they're playing, and then we're going to take it up another level, and we're going to play a duet, and they'll play the same melody, but I'll add something different. All right, so are we ready? On the Lake. 1, 2, 3, ready, and play. Up a new level, and I play something different and make it a duet with them now. 1, 2, 3, ready, and go.
Hi, I'm Alexis Campbell. I'm the kindergarten teacher here at Scott's Elementary.
Today we have been working on comparing characters and the events and stories, and we've been talking about different things that have made our characters scared. Today we read the story Night Animals, and we compared all the different animals in the story, which animals were scared and what they were scared of. And so we've been using our bubble maps to get our ideas together for our writing tomorrow.
All right, being an A+ teacher is the best thing that has ever happened to me. I'm just naturally an A+ kind of person. I've always loved doing the arts and integrating them into my lesson plans anyway. So being an A+ teacher has given me permission just to be who I am. Especially with first grade, we need to have as much interaction with them as we can. Letting them prove themselves as a student can come in so many different fashions. So this allows them to find their art that works for them best. And I find that they'll memorize it better if they're using their bodies. So we use a lot of dance, we use a lot of drama to memorize certain things like sequencing, which we just did a dance on how to sequence a balloon. Going up and down, and we've made up songs for applesauce making and learning how to put things in order. That's super important. So we just have a lot of really great opportunities through the arts integration to let the children learn the best way. And they get to choose which way that is. It could be drawing or other ways, but I feel like this is the best place for these kids at this school and for the teachers that we have. It's definitely A+.
Learning about hot air balloons this week in first grade. And so we integrate the arts into all of our standards that we're learning. So we have learned the arts through science, social studies, math. And so the hot air balloon unit that we've been doing, we've been reading nonfiction text about hot air balloons. We've talked about text features. The students have made their own hot air balloon book with the facts that they've learned about hot air balloons and have identified and circled their text features in their book. So that helps us with our reading. And then we also have been integrated the science and the social studies piece. So not only have we been talking about hot air balloons, but we have also talked about fire safety, because the students have learned that the hot air balloon has a burner which produces fire that makes the hot air for the hot air balloon to rise. And so we've integrated the fire safety into it as well. And we have also done patterns in math. We have done the colors, talked about the graphing, what color they would like their hot air balloon to be, how many students like their traditional hot air balloons or the hot air balloons that are in shapes like a dog or a cat. And so now today they are working on a hot air balloon visual arts activity where they're creating their own hot air balloon with their own colors and patterns out of actual hot air balloon fabric for the envelope.
We integrate the arts all the way up through 5th grade. We're currently on the 4th grade hall left, where we're going to walk down and see a few examples of how the arts are integrated with instruction in 4th grade and 5th grade. We also make a point to recognize all of our students for their great behavior and for demonstrating our character ed traits. Currently, for the month of October, the character ed trait is integrity.
Well, Mr. Fernandez, I'm one of the 5th grade teachers here. I teach just math, and up here on our bulletin board we have some examples of what we've done here in 5th grade math this year so far. Over here, in the beginning of the year, we worked on the coordinate plane, and with the coordinate plane we made treasure maps, and the students had to, let me just come over here so you can see, the students had to create a treasure map and plan a route from their starting point to the treasure. And then they had to also write the directions using the cardinal directions of north, east, south, and west, and writing each ordered pair of when they turned and whether they went east or west or north or south. And so they just, they're matching up their particular treasure map with the ordered pairs and the directions they took to get to their treasure. So that's what you see here. Over here we have another project we just recently did. We just started our multiplication unit. So our objective is demonstrate fluency with multiplication of 2 whole numbers. And what we did with that is the students first completed this worksheet where they just, using their multiplication facts came up with the answers for these various problems. And then the worksheet tells the students how to create their artwork using some yarn, and we used a paper clip as the needle. This was all pre-hole punched and pre-cut due to COVID. We had to kind of do some stuff for them so they didn't, handle too many of the pieces of equipment. But what they did have to do is string this through. They would use the directions of in and out and use their values to go in that particular order to create this particular string art design. We've also done recently, a couple weeks ago, we worked on volume and we used 1-point perspective art to create 3D boxes, and then we found the volume of those boxes. So you can see we're integrating the stuff we've done so far: coordinate plane, multiplication, volume with the arts, different forms of art, maps, and using string art. This is why I put this particular objective up. It talks about weaving and stitchery and stuff like that. So we're trying to mix up the mediums that they use. And there you go.
We are currently in the cafeteria commons area. You'll notice that this is where all of our students enter from the cars every morning. They first get their temperatures checked, and then they come and they receive some hand sanitizer, and then they go on to class. You'll notice this is our cafeteria. All of our grade levels eat lunch by themselves so that they are staying safe during COVID. And a couple more things to show you about. In all of our hallways, you'll notice a CD player and a little story about the composer of the month. This supports our arts integration and cultural arts. Currently, for the month of October, we're studying Hector Boleas, and we will hear music frequently in the hallways that he has composed. We're going to move onward now to the Media Center. Our Media Center is running just a little differently this year due to COVID, but the students are always able to check out books. They can do it online, and our media specialist also brings books to the classroom and takes them back whenever needed.
Hi, I'm Ms. Shanae Bell at Scotts Elementary, and I teach 2nd grade. I have 20 awesome students, and we've been learning about echolocation, owls, and bats. Today we're doing a science project where we're going to dissect our own owl pellets. Come join us.
Whitaker, and I teach 3rd grade at Scotts Elementary. This year with the COVID, we have been able to still do our normal things in the classroom. We have just been wearing our masks during our station time, and we're also making sure to clean between each station. So we spray down everything that we need to spray, and we clean everything, and we just make sure our masks are on during our reading time. Also, we're still implementing the arts during our learning. It creates fun learning for the kids. So anytime that we can tie in the arts with what we're learning about, that we do it.
Thank you so much for coming out to Scotts Elementary School today. We are so proud of our school. And if you have more questions or need more information, feel free to give us a call or be looking for different ways that we'll be sharing this video on the World Wide Web. And before we close, we'd just like to say that we love our school, we love our students, we love everything that goes on out here. But one of the most important things that we all love the most is that any child who walks in this door, no matter who they are or where they come from, gets to learn through the arts and gets to be loved and to feel loved and be safe in our school each and every day. Thank you so much, and we'll see you all around school.